Today's gonna be a good day. Trying to see the positive in things. Life has been absolutely unbelievably stressful here within the last few weeks. I'd say this whole month of February has been very stressful. Just, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But we're out here, we're making money, and that's all that matters as far as work goes. As far as most of the stuff I talk on this channel, everything is gonna be what it is. We're actually creeping our way across the George Washington Bridge right now. I'm headed to Massachusetts. It's 8:57 a.m. Got on the road a little after 4, so by the time I got my bags and let the dogs out and kind of piddled around this morning. Took me like 10 minutes to put my shoes on. Just, one of those mornings. Needed a little kick in the butt, but we're good now. We're rolling. We're headed to Cape Cod, Massachusetts to drop off half this trailer load, which we picked up on Monday. Today's Wednesday. Had my daughter yesterday, so I didn't end up leaving yesterday. And the whole thing is they got some weather up here Tuesday, or Monday into Tuesday. They don't like these aluminum beds on the road with salt, yada yada yada. So sunny, roads are pretty much dry now, and if they get covered in any salt, I'm just gonna hit a car wash and spray them off and do the right thing. But I've got to get over the Georgia W. Bridge. As far as coming back, which would be tomorrow, sorry, they're doing construction, and this road is, this gimbal is not the best. Oh, that's why they're doing construction. Somebody took out the guardrail. As far as coming back, we got one car booked to come back to pick up tomorrow, and see if we can't find something else to put on the trailer. I've got, unfortunately, missing out on quite a big event this weekend, which would be Amelia Island in Florida. Car show, very prestigious cars. Some high dollar vehicles going down there in my trailers. Actually, I can't attend. I've got prior obligations, but a buddy of mine who does enclosed transport, he's been borrowing my single car as his single car. Broke the rear tailgate, and he asked me to go, and wanted me to meet a few people that he is intertwined with that are pretty wealthy and pretty plugged in as far as exotic classics, just expensive rare cars. I was looking at their website last night, and the cars are expensive when they don't even tell you the price. Like, says call for pricing. So, and if you have to call, you probably can't afford it. But what else? So yeah, 2 of my trailers are going to be down there, and I'm not even going to be down there, which is, it is what it is. I hope to see some pictures of the guys having fun down there. And it's just tough for me to be going all weekend long. I think they'll roll out tomorrow, tomorrow's Thursday, so they'll roll out tomorrow. I think it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they load Sunday and come back. Anyways, instead of rambling, sitting in this terrible traffic, I will catch up with you guys once we get on the other side, once we get through the mayhem. Well, delivery one and done. But we're rushing to kind of get parked. It looks like we're going to get hit with some snow here, which is, it's not really a big deal with what I have left on the trailer. And as far as I need to go in the morning, I'll only be about an hour and 20 minutes away in the morning to my last delivery. But we're starting to get dark, as you can see the clouds there. And starting to see some spitting on the windshield. I pulled over and checked the radar just to see what was coming, and there's some snow coming through, but we got about 20 miles or so till we're parked for the night, and we'll be parked hopefully before 6 o'clock. Driver, I don't know if that's good, driver. This place is a cluster. I didn't think a place like this, I guess just being in Massachusetts and really not being any truck stops or any place to park, the places that there are to park are clusters. I wanted to fill up. Oof. It don't look good, man. I wanted to fill up before I parked, just because I'll probably be idling, and might get some snow here. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. See what this guy's doing. I wonder if that's a 6.0 or a 7.3 there. Camper hauler. Man, I have never seen so many trucks waiting for fuel. Not even in the busiest cities. Well, busiest truck stops around cities. Like TA Baltimore isn't even this bad. Oh, we made it before the sun went down, which is nice. Always helps to try to get parked. I'm pretty sure there's parking back there. It's just people don't want to back into the tight spots, which is perfect for me because I can pretty much get in. I say anywhere, but I can get in better than, you know, bigger trucks. The big Billy Big rigger. Trying to figure out where I am, so don't think I'm just on my phone recording. I'm in a very good service. I'm in Sturbridge, Massachusetts at the Pilot. So, chose this because from where I was, I could either go the northern route or go the southern route, and this being a Pilot, it's about an hour and 20 minutes from my drop. I could come here, I could get a shower. If you know anything about the Northeast, finding a place that you can even, like, parking's one thing, but finding a place you can even get a shower at's another thing. Oh. It's kind of ridiculous. I hate coming up here, but the loads pay. I mean, obviously, I ran the power stuff up here beginning of the week, and then, oh wait, what is today? What is today? Today's Tuesday, Wednesday? Wednesday. I ran, no, that would have been last week. It would have been the end of last week. I was up here. Yeah, I was up here on Friday. Today's Wednesday, I'm up here again. And then next Tuesday, I'll be back up here with another load of trek beds. So as long as they're paying, I'll go wherever. It's nice to be able to have steady direct customer work, because I've been looking at the boards, and I just, if I didn't have direct customer work, my truck probably wouldn't be moving. There would be no money in it. It'd be running for free. And it's just like, at what point do you just hang it up? You see so much equipment for sale, and so many people going out of business because they just rely off the load board. And I get it. I mean, I've never really relied off the load board except for central dispatch, when all I was doing was hauling cars. You know, 80% of my business is all direct customer work, and it's kind of a name your price type thing. Like the truck beds, I name my price, and if the customer doesn't accept it, I don't haul it. There's no negotiating. There's no, you know, whittling me down to nothing. It's just if the customer doesn't want to pay that price, I think it becomes the customer's responsibility to find a carrier. Well, it is what it is. We get fuel here, get parked, get a shower, see what truck stop food options there are, because there really ain't nothing else around here, and we're just gonna call it a night. Good morning, guys. Just waking up here, Sturbridge, Massachusetts. I want to show you something. I stopped recording last night after I was getting fuel, looking for a spot, because what a mess this Pilot is that I tried to stay at. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you on my phone the way they have this Pilot set up, so you understand how much of a cluster it was. So as you see here, you come in up here, and as you're looking for a spot, you're supposed to be able to turn around back here in this little loop. Well, you get trucks that park there. So you have to, if you're coming in, you don't find a spot, you gotta back all the way back out. There's not enough room to do a U-turn in there. So, no spots. I ended up trying to, there's like this little road back here. It's like it goes back to a hotel. I tried to park, they had like a little turn off right here. I didn't feel comfortable. I backed in. I didn't feel comfortable that I was far enough out of the way to not get bothered. So what I did, if you go up the road here somewhere, yeah, there's a little little mobile gas station. I'm looking at it right now. There's probably 10 trucks or so here. You got this back row where I am right here. There's a couple right here, a couple right here, and it's I mean, it's busy as far as people getting fuel, because I'm guessing fuel's a lot cheaper here compared to the Pilot if you're not using like a fleet card. So turned out to be a mess, but ended up backing in here. Unfortunately, had to get Burger King for dinner. No other real options in this area, because if you zoom out on this exit, there is really nothing around unless you want to go to a retirement center. So we can go in here and get a cup of coffee, get the day started. So remember how I said this place must have cheaper fuel because everybody's coming in and out of here like all night long to get fuel? Let me show you why.